And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Smooth out there with the natural. Then there's Jay. Then there's the captain. And it's Sohan in at the four-man position. Now here's Satoransky. Jay with the rebound. Smooth passes to Sohan. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And here is Satoransky. Inside, Vesely. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Here's the natural. Six on the shot clock. The captain passes to Jay. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Pass to Cool Hands. Fast break, here they come. And the natural gets it to go. The natural's got his second bucket of the night.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now here's Satoransky. There's a screen. Now the dish to Vesely. Just 5 on the clock. Over to the wing. Pulls up from 20. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the line for him here. That free throw missing.
Vesely taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
Here's Slaughter. There's the drive.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's Vesely. A second chance effort. Tries yet again. He lays it in.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Here's the natural. 6 points for him. Sohan. Slaughter passes to Smooth. Off target from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Satoransky wide open. He fires. A three-pointer off the mark.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Slaughter passes to Sohan. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's the captain. No points in the game yet for him.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Maverick. Here's Vesely. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's the natural. Pass to the captain. Shooting foul. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted.
The previous play is under review.
Can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get an...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
It really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been fantastic from three-point land in the last 10.
They've certainly been knocking down threes at a high rate. You can just see their confidence growing.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Now, here's Satoransky. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Now the pass to Vesely. Shea with the rebound. Gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the right side. Here's Smooth. Good on the shot.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Pass to Vesely. And so the first quarter is in the books. They're up by 8. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Big Smooth out there with Mr. Perfect. That's Mr. Fundamentals. And it's Krejci in at the 3 slot.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
We've got Jay, the natural, out there with Smooth. Then there's the captain. And it's Sohan in at the power forward. Smooth's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Big Smooth to the inside. Mr. Fundamentals, that's good.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Here's Smooth. Mr. Fundamentals grabs the board. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Big Smooth. An easy 2 points on the layup. Big Smooth got 4 points this quarter. And doors for teams trying to establish culture and institutional values. What makes that possible? How does that work?
I think that begins from ownership through the front office and then down to the coaching staff and then finally to the players. But Kevin, we know this. It can't be just talk. Show me, don't tell me. You have to be accountable to your teammates and to the organization.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Lays it up off the glass.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Count it, good. 8 points for the natural.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
Here's Big Smooth. Pass to Mr. Perfect. And he gets it to go. Mr. Perfect's got his first basket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And the natural gets it to go.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Here's Big Smooth, and it's off from three-point range. Gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Drives to the hoop. Jay, lead pass was put in just the right spot. Jay's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Krejci to the middle. Here's Big Smooth from outside the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Big Smooth got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Driving in. Jay planks the putback jam. Gotten all but 1 of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Mr. Perfect can't hit. Gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. And the pass to Jay. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Big Smooth. 7 points in the game. Passes it to Sohan. Latrey. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Here's Big Smooth. And the layup's good off the glass. Big Smooth got 9 points. Gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Slaughter. And he banks in the layup.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Here's Big Smooth. 9 points in the game so far. Yes, that goes in. Big Smooth got 11 points in the quarter.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Smooth. Misses in close.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
The natural shot is off. Here's Big Smooth. With 2 seconds left, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Go credit him for going for it, not settling, saying.
And that'll do it for the first half, a competitive game so far. Leading by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third.
Great battle between these two. They take a lot of pride in how they approach. We give a lot of love to the stars, but tonight it's been about the bench.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. What can you say? The natural and impressive effort here today.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
We've got Big Smooth. He's out there with Mr. Perfect. And it's Mr. Fundamentals and at the power forward. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Right side, Martin. There's a screen by Gortat.
Home team foul. Number 12. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Insanity. He feeds it to Gortat. Pass to Insanity. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. On Saturday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana. Then on Monday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit. They'll take on the Pistons.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Cool Hands. Clock at 6. There's the pass to Big Daddy. A miss that time would have put him up. 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the free throw, no good.
The away team. South. One shot.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Here's Cool Hands. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Satoransky. And no good. Great D that time from Martin. Cowboy passes to Clutch. And that one drops.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Satoransky against Martin. Maverick passes to Satoransky. Gorchak with the rebound.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Shoots it up. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Got just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker at the break. Satoransky with it. Now guarded by Gorchak. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the team.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Both good from the line that time. Here's Cowboy. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And Insanity picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And the home team has possession. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Martin with the block.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. They're right now in the 8th spot in the conference here in the early part of the season. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Big Smooth. He's got 11. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And he makes the first.
At the line for the away team.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. A minute 50 left to play here in the third, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
There's the natural. 14 points for him. Passes it to Smooth. Fires the 3. No good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
To the paint. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And one of the trademarks of the many best point guards in the league, their ability to score in addition to distribute. So here now a look at the top scoring point guards this season. And you look at the natural, 3rd in the league. He typically dominates out there. He can seemingly score at will.
And this is a group of guys who have that uncanny knack to simply score and put points up while they find ways to get the rest of the team involved. Really the complete package.
You know, they truly are. Whether it's one-on-one situations or staying within that team framework, that is a gifted group offensively. And, you know, you said it. Their ability to put up big points from the one guard spot is what really sets them apart.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
1:07 left here in the third quarter. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Here's Big Smooth. 11 points in the game. Kept alive to the left side wing. There's the pick. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Here's the natural. He's got 16. Pass to the captain. Lays it up and banks it in. The captain's got 6.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Big Smooth. It's picked off. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Slaughter. Finish off the break. The Naturals got 6 in the quarter.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Up by 1. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. We've got the captain, Smooth out there with the natural. Then there's Jay, and it's Zohan in at the 4.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First one falls for him.
Shooting for the away team.
He hits both from the stripe. Being 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Pass to Maverick. Wide open look. Can't hit that one. Here's the natural. Satoransky covering. Here's Slaughter. And he uses the glass on the layup. The Naturals got 10 points in just the second half.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Satoransky leans inside. Rebounded by the captain. Impressively throughout at 62%. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Number 7.
The first free throw is good.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Now Satoransky, the 3. Jay with the rebound. Jay's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Smooth passes to Zohan.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
Inside, here's Big Daddy, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
He takes it in. Slaughter. It's up a 3. They get it back, and there's the foul. It'll go on the whistle. That's his first foul.
4th team foul.
Here's the captain. On deep. From beyond the arc and then some.
Once he crosses half court, you need to stay awake because he can drop it from deep.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Saturansky, the pass to Vesely, and then Vesely with the dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And the Natural gets it to go. The Natural's got 14 points now in the second half.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Saturansky gets the bucket.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Out to the wing. From the arc. Shea misses.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Slaughter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The Natural's got 28 points for the game.
You know, I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Free throw good, Saturansky. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. The pass to the captain. Down low, here's Jay. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Old team foul. Second personal foul. Fifth team foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that stretches their lead to 8. Gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And Saturansky kicks to Vesely. Passes it to Big Daddy. Saturansky looking around. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Matt. Takes it off the glass.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
To the wing on the left. Here's the captain. Cans it from downtown.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 8. And so he hits both. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the Natural. Here he goes. Banked in off the glass. The Natural's got 30.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Here's Vesely. And the Natural pulls it down. Here's Jay. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. And